I ran into some folks that saw me speak at City Council, and they praised me for being so brave and speaking out about my experiences. And it's hard to feel any kind of positiveness from being brave, because I really feel like I don't have a choice. I really feel like I'm forced to do things to stand up for myself, and I don't have the capacity to do it, nor the support, nor the will. I am right now trying to submit or finalize paperwork to submit a complaint to Internal Affairs for the Lewiston Police Department. And I am sending a letter that I had written in draft with some of the documentation. I am including my city council testimony. I am including the email to the lieutenant. I should have included the email to the sergeant. But nonetheless, I should have included a lot of things, but nonetheless, I think it's really important to utilize anything and everything that I have for the documentation when making a complaint, instead of just the paperwork. I don't have the capacity to have to be an auntie to the Lewiston Police Department on how to be trauma informed and work with survivors of violence. All I can say is that with their abusive tactics of countering, it has had an adverse, negative, terrifying, and traumatizing impact on me, and also re-traumatizing me and my experience of the violence that I have. And quite frankly, that makes me very pissed off. I'm supposed to be away from somebody who actually targeted me and offended me, and having space to feel safe to do so. I don't ask to be abused by people in the institution simply because I'm reporting somebody who assaulted me, threatened to kill me, sexually violated me, sexually exploited me. And I don't really owe an explanation to anybody. But I'm at this point, my focus is with the Lewiston Police Department, and I think it's appropriate because it's a nowhere discussion. All I wanted to do was get shit down on paper, because people are going to only maintain something for so long before they fuck up, and before they fuck up royally. And I don't really have a care in the world, because it doesn't have anything to do with me. All I know is documentation was important and for purpose. Now with the Lewiston Police Department, I like I said, have been adversely impacted, and there's no excuse for them to be acting agents of oppression. But also, when I work with survivors of violence, and many of them experience a lot of abuse for speaking out, it shows that the person is okay with doing a continuation of violence, but it speaks boldly that they are no better than the person that offended the survivor to begin with. No better. If people can be so low and disgusting and so violent, really it's violent, they really need some inner healing work to do. So aside from sleepless nights and way more flashbacks and remembering things that I didn't remember, things that I tried to forget, not even just this past incident with this man, but past experiences, because I've had incidents with the police in my experiences when I was younger, and especially around sexual violence as being a child survivor. So I'm just not surprised. I'm just hoping that change happens, because something needs to be done. I feel like if people heard me, community could be proactive. Doesn't matter if there's things to put charges on a person or not, what's important is that things are documented, and there's a community response, because my incident isn't just one incident. My incident is hundreds more, not even just in the community of Lewiston by this person and their group of people, okay? But throughout the whole entire state of Maine, and not just by them. Like, it speaks to a broader and larger issue, especially if it's incels. I mean, let's be real here. This is what I've been talking about since day one, since I knew and had questioned my safety. But anyway, documentation is really important. And I might not have all the dates, I might not have like the times, and it doesn't matter. It does not matter. It's my experiences, and it's documented, and those conversations happened. And yeah, include everything and everything that you can. But hopefully there's some change here, because we need it, and survivors deserve better.